Dogs use bones as money. You dig up a bone, you spend a bone. It's a straightforward physical trade between neighbors. But as the city grows, things get complicated. Enter the Kennel Bank. This is a central authority, one very powerful dog sitting in a big building, requiring that every single bone transaction goes through their front doors. This adds friction to every trade. The Kennel Bank charges a fee every time you hand a bone to a friend. Sending bones overseas takes days to process. And if you need to make a trade on a Sunday, you're out of luck because the bank is closed. The bank also has the power to print brand new bones. When they flood the yard with new supply, the ones you've spent years carefully burying in your backyard lose their purchasing power. Stray dogs face a harder reality. Without a permanent address, the bank refuses to give them an account. They are locked out of the economy with no way to save or participate. This system works for the insiders, but leaves the vulnerable behind. This prompted a mysterious creator to drop a new blueprint onto the internet. That blueprint suggested that placing a middleman in charge of money inevitably concentrates power. To achieve financial freedom, the pack needed a system where the records were held by everyone, instead of just one bank. This new currency was called BoneCoin. With it, the Kennel Bank is gone. Dogs trade directly with each other, anywhere on Earth at any time. To prevent cheating without a bank, every dog in the network carries an identical public copy of all transactions ever made.
If you look at this diagram, you can see how the record lives with the entire pack simultaneously. The network organizes these records by batching recent transactions into distinct chunks called blocks. These blocks are linked together sequentially to form a blockchain. Every new block generates its own unique mathematical fingerprint. It also includes the fingerprint of the block that came immediately before it. This creates a chronological dependency that ties the entire chain together. If a thief tries to change an old record to give themselves more bones, the fingerprint of that block changes. Because the next block no longer recognizes the fingerprint, the chain breaks. The rest of the pack sees the mismatch and rejects the chain instantly. This shared interlocking receipt creates a system of trust without needing a central authority. The math protects the record so no single dog has to. The dogs who update this chain are called bone miners. They use powerful computers to collect new transactions, verify that the dogs actually have the bones they're spending, and toss out any frauds. Before adding a verified block to the chain, these miners must solve a difficult mathematical puzzle. It's a competition where thousands of miners work at the same time to find the answer. This process is called proof of work. It requires a massive amount of computational effort to find the solution, and the first miner to find it wins the right to update the ledger. The system rewards the winning miner with freshly minted BoneCoin. Once the solution is found, the other dogs can verify it in seconds, ensuring the work was actually done before the new block is accepted. This energy-intensive competition is what keeps the network secure. It makes attacking the system too expensive to be profitable, while providing a predictable way to distribute the currency. While the technology is built for trade, many dogs treat BoneCoin as a high-risk investment. They buy coins not to spend them, but in hopes that the price will climb. This graph shows the resulting volatility. Because there is no bank to stabilize things, a single rumor or a post from a famous dog can cause prices to spike or crash within minutes. Some investors get swept up in the excitement and throw their bones at new coins without checking how they work. The community calls this aping in, and it often leads to dogs losing their entire life savings. Other dogs take the long view. They hold on to their BoneCoin through every market crash and storm, refusing to sell. They call this HODLing, a commitment to the technology regardless of what the current price says. Without central regulation, crypto is a high-stakes environment. It offers significant opportunities for those who understand the risks, but it can be unforgiving for the unprepared. We have to look at the physical costs, too. The computers used for mining consume a massive amount of electricity, creating an environmental impact that the community is still trying to address. There are also scams to watch out for. In a rug pull, creators hype up a new coin to attract investors, then suddenly sell all their holdings and vanish, leaving the rest of the pack with worthless tokens. Even with a secure blockchain, your personal bones are only as safe as your password. If you lose your access keys or fall for a phishing scam, there is no bank manager to call for help. Your bones are gone forever.
Thousands of joke coins will likely fail. However, the most secure networks are already being used to move resources between dogs who were once completely excluded from the financial world. This technology proves that a global community can agree on ownership without needing a central authority. It's a blueprint for trust that operates entirely through math rather than through a big building. You can stay with the Kennel Bank and accept its rules, or you can learn the math and join the pack. The choice to dig up your own decentralized future is yours.